At the time of this video, Bitcoin and Ethereum are down a ton in price. And we're back in fear, almost an extreme fear. That's how far down we came. And if you missed the last video a few days ago, or even the live stream a couple days ago, I was saying how coins like Ethereum really shouldn't fall below 4K. Fortunately, Ethereum is back above 4K, although barely holding on. And Bitcoin dominance is still around 58%. But if you're feeling scared about crypto and especially altcoins, then stick around. I want to give you guys some more reassurance because I know a lot of that assurance can disappear when prices stay down for crypto, especially over a duration of time. But keep in mind, Q4 is less than a week away now, or about a week away, a little less. And it's going to be getting much better, especially to end the year versus how it feels now. Okay, a lot of people though are going to make you think that this is it, it's over. You're seeing all the titles, the altcoin season is done. That's it, get out, run to Bitcoin, run to the stock market, run to gold. And what you don't realize, or not you, but your peers don't realize, the ones who are not watching videos, are the manipulation tactics that are used today have been used time and time again over the past, many years since stocks existed. And now it just happens to be crypto, an unregulated market with all these gamblers and 100xers coming in trying to sabotage the market. It's very easy to shake them out because they're usually more emotional, because it's more of a gamblers type of market. And it feels like a friggin' casino at times when you think about it. That's just the way crypto is. But I want to check this article real quick. So you can see right here, Bitcoin sees most fear since 83K Bitcoin as analysis eyes turning point. And you can see below 30 out of 100. I just checked CoinMarketCap before I hit film, and it was at 32 for the first time since mid-April, when Bitcoin trading $25,000 higher. Now, this is probably the first time this year where I see fear and greed represent the altcoins. Because for a while, Bitcoin was controlling the fear and greed. Every time it went up, fear and greed went up, despite the altcoins not even moving. But now, because Bitcoin is, even though it's down, it's still above 100K. Because the focus is starting to shift to the altcoins, or at least seeing Ethereum before all this happens. Now the fear and greed is getting more closely correlated to altcoins. It makes sense. We're just in that part of the cycle. The ones who made money on Bitcoin already made their money. Now there's going to be people making more money on the way up, but a lot of investors, especially whales, bought Bitcoin at 20K or below, 15K. They took their profits at 100K, a little over, and they're out for the most part, or they're probably back in, who knows. But for the most part, people have taken profits on Bitcoin from an investing standpoint, unless we have like whales like Michael Saylor who are holding on to it for a while. But very few people have taken profits, if any, on altcoins, because altcoin season has not happened yet. Okay, I keep saying, everyone keeps comparing last year, 2024, that was altcoin season. It was a rally for like not even 10 altcoins. And you can see right here, analysis wonders whether Bitcoin price turn point is already here. Social media user behavior already suggests that a price rebound should take place next, which I actually am pretty surprised by that. I would think most people's belief and sentiment right now at crypto is that there's an impending bear market happening. That's what I've been seeing. And when I see stuff like that, it makes you want to buy some more, which, by the way, join the Discord. Link will be in the description, and also pin comments down below. Great place to be. You can follow my trades, huge support group. You can see my courses. I'm doing an update to my profit taking course very soon. If you wish to join, more than happy to see you there. If not, totally cool. And I also have my second channel too in the description. It's called Coffee John for those who are interested. We just made our first video yesterday. But that being said, we can see right here, Bitcoin sentiment echoes April lows. And, we'll see where it's at right now, actually, now that we're talking about it. Let's see where Bitcoin's at. This altcoin season index is a disaster. We're in fear. We're not even close to altcoin season. It's ridiculous how sometimes even statistics and analysis metrics can be very heavily manipulated. So Bitcoin is still above 100K. If it goes below 100K significantly, then I'd be a low concern, more like 90K. If it goes to 95K, I know it's a big drop. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm still going to feel fine. If it's 90K, okay now. Probably a bear market. Most definitely a bear market if it hits 90K again. But Bitcoin is still holding strong, even though it's on a nice little dump now, 5% a week. It's really not too much, too terrible. It's 115K a week ago. It's down $6,000. Whoop-de-doo, not a huge deal. Ethereum, though, this is where the fear comes in, because Ethereum is the king of altcoins. It's Ethereum, then it's XRP and Solana. So Ethereum is leading the way, and Ethereum is down 10% in that same week. And in the past day alone, we're recovering just a bit, but we did tank all the way down to 3,800. So yeah, there was definitely some concern there. However, the dip was eaten up so far. On the past month chart, we're down 11.5%. So yeah, a lot's happening right now behind the scenes. I'm not saying this is the final shakeout. Obviously, we can have more. But as we shift into Q4, besides the weather getting colder, I think crypto is going to get hotter. And Jerome Powell specifically, again, a lot of people, I know he's making bad takes. This next Fed meeting, he's acting like he's not going to cut. He most likely is going to cut interest rates. If he doesn't, it'd be, oh man, I don't think he'll be in office much longer as chairman. I think Trump will get him out of here. It's only a matter of time, but you can see here, Bitcoin is still holding above 2 trillion. And if we go to the market cap, we can see, well, let's go back. So 3.77 trillion. We definitely fell below the level of support that I want to see us hold, which is 4 trillion. But it's not terrible. Again, when you zoom out, which by the way, zooming out in life in general is always a good idea. When you think something is too bad or something's not going your way, or in this case, it's over. If you zoom out to the year chart, does this look like a chart that's over? No. 30 days, let's click 30 days now. Yeah, it looks like that's it. It's done. And a red candle going down like a freaking rug pull here. Not the case, guys. The thing is this, right? There's a lot of uncertainty because what Jerome Powell said, I said in my last live stream, he said equity market was overvalued. Jerome Powell also said he's uncertain about interest rates getting cut for the remainder of this year. So a lot of people are bearish because they don't want to hear bull cycle 2026. But I've been saying now for months that there's a good chance we're going to run into Q1 2026. I still think it's likely we're going to have a run in Q4, and it could be the run if Jerome Powell cuts again and cuts aggressively in October. But there's a chance for Q1 next year. And that scares a lot of investors. That's why people are moving their money to gold. Gold's doing very well right now. Gold is doing amazing. Let's actually see where gold is right now. Last I checked, it was around 3,600. Holy crap, it's going up even higher, 3,800. See, gold does not move like this, guys. This is very significant, 11% up. So Ethereum was down 11.5% exactly in a month, and gold is up exactly the same percent in a month. That's actually very sketch how that's exactly correlated, even though it's not. But on the past year chart, we're up 42% on gold. If this is a crypto, horrible gains, but this is not a crypto. Gold is meant to be a hedge against not just crypto and stocks, but the dying US dollar, the highly inflated, worthless dollar. Backstory on that, why I think it's getting out of hand is because the US dollar is losing steam because the trust with it amongst other countries is going down. Because a lot of people believe that the US at any time can just take their US dollars away and put it in jail. And that's a big reason why, aside from inflation, the money printer, that people are moving their money to other assets, including gold. Again, it's deeper into politics, not the focal point of my channel, but the dollar has a lot of controversy around it. So just keep that in mind. But regardless, again, so, people are going to take their time with this market. When I say people, I'm talking about the whales, market makers, stuff like that. Okay, we're seeing legislation come out. We're seeing all these new cryptos come out. We're seeing Bitcoin, Ethereum still holding on. And even though it looks like the sky is falling and it's not going to be repaired anytime soon, the sun is coming out. The market resumes. A lot of people are just not patient right now. And what's happening is person A is telling person B the market sucks. B's telling C, D, and E that he's getting out. And then everyone else is just saying the bear market's here. And sources and information like that spread like wildfire. And a lot of people right now are just bearish and really don't have any reason why aside from price action. They have no idea why. If there's one thing I'm seeing out there on the internet right now, it's that most people have no idea why crypto is down today or has been down for the past couple of days, past week. A lot of people, including myself, think it's a manipulation flush out, but even we're speculating. And again, we're just going off the notion that we think this might be tied to Jerome Powell. I would like to think one man's words is not that powerful, but in this case, it is a little bit because, again, the Fed, although cutting interest rates, has not shifted to quantitative easing yet. It opens the path to make it likely to do so, but they have not yet pivoted. When they do, you're going to see a lot of spending get ramped up. Interest rates go down, loans go up, consumer spending goes up, and then risk on assets go up. And the risk off assets wealth gets transferred into risk on assets to later be transferred back when the bear market comes. And a reason why gold is going up right now, in my opinion, aside from being one of the best hedges against inflation, it's just safe. It's safe, and people don't know what's going to happen with the dollar. So again, it's not a bad investment. You can definitely hold gold. What I'm saying is, in relation to our altcoins, everything is fine. Everything is going to go the way we want to see it go. Okay, the bull cycle is very much on. Right now, there's just a lot of fear, a lot of concern, but it's just water that will be under the bridge, if that's the expression. Not even sure. Who cares? Anyways, I hope this video helped you. If you're still bullish on altcoins, leave a like on the video. If you're not, leave a like anyway and drop a comment down below on why you're bearish on altcoins. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.